Well, it's not the geese from last time, but man, it's a lot of seagulls. Well, can't always get good birds around here. Well, welcome back to another video. Before I get too far, I just want to say thank you to all of the California firefighters down in SoCal, doing really hard work once again this year. Please give them as much support as you can. I mean, they've been insanely busy this year, starting with rescue efforts during the storms at the start of the year, then the fires up in Napa and that area that lasted forever, and now we're dealing with SoCal fires. So it's been a very busy year for them, and they deserve all of the support they can get. Just heck, like bring them food, bring them water, help out with volunteers stuff, take care of people who had to evacuate, or help with pets and that sort of stuff. All the important stuff that needs to get done. Much love to them. And now a bit onto the main crux of this. If you notice, we're honestly right about the same area I was in the first time I did a video here in Ansel Hoffman Park. Just purely by coincidence, I thought I was where I filmed the last time was much further down, but God, I walked all over that park that day. So but what I noticed was came here for just to do coffee and relax a bit a few days ago, and noticed, well, hard to tell, but there was a bicyclist riding across on the other side of the river there. And there you go, get a better view of the river. What I realized when I was here a few days ago was that right there on the other side of the river, that's where we met all those geese and ducks last time. So that was pretty. I was like, whoa, hey, I didn't know the two parks are that close to each other. But then, of course, that gets me realizing once again just how limited the river access is in this area. Even though we have all of this river that goes by. I mean, Ansel Hoffman here, and then down the way where I normally go, the William Pond Park, and I think there's at least one other on this side of the river going that direction, and I think there's another one, maybe two small ones heading up that way towards Folsom, and that's it on this side of the on this side of the river. And then got Hagen Park over there. There's like two that way, including one that's like a fish hatchery, and among other things that are on that side of the river. And then I think two more on going that way before downtown, where it runs into the Sacramento River. So there's really very few parks and stuff on this side. Heck, I think I'm being generous of one on the other side there, because it's just like a boat landing. Ooh, horsies. I didn't know you could take out horses in some of these areas. That's cool. But yeah, it's just one thing that really bugs me about this area is this: we have all of this river access, but we don't actually have access to it. And really adding to that, I think I probably ranted about this last time I was here, we have a street that's actually called American River Access. It starts after William Pond, which is essentially the last bit of park access to the river that you have, because all along American River Access Road are businesses and residential areas, which, private, you don't really have access. Oh, and now I get distracted looking at the things in the river causing turbulence and ripples and just all of the cool physics behind all of that. Oh. And of course, more seagulls. And a big bird. That's awesome. I don't know. It's one thing that bothers me is just how little access we actually do have to our nature in this area. I mean, I'm honest, there are a ton of parks in Sacramento and Sacramento County and all over. It's just, they're tiny ones for the most part, and they're all really good for the most part too, so but how few of them are here at the river where you can take your horsies out by the river or see a duck and seagull together or just watch some nice turbulence. Oh well, I don't know, if I were in a position to do better, I'd want to increase the amount of river access the public has. It's a real shame about that. Also, I'd want to rename a lot of our streets after elder gods. I was thinking about that the other day, and I think that would be a really appropriate for these end times we're in, thanks to everyone else in power. So why not invoke the end to end all things? And wow, that's a big fish head. I did not know we had big fish heads here in this area. Although if I was able to capture video of the big fish I saw jumping out of the river last time I was at William Pond, that's probably about as big as that fish was. Anyway, thanks for listening to me complain about river access probably the millionth time. And once again, support our firefighters. So, and here in California, we desperately need the help these days, and it's only going to get worse and worse as time goes by. So thanks for watching, thanks for supporting, and see you in the next one.